Everyone wants to have their favorite fruits in Blox fruits, but it's not as easy as it sounds. You can basically get any fruit you want in this game by 3 different methods. First is you can simply go buy it from the stock. Secondly, you can just spin a random fruit and pray that you get your favorite fruit. And lastly, you can trade for it, which is obviously the fastest method to get your favorite fruit. So in today's video, I will be talking about the trading values of all the fruits in Blox fruits. Let's get right into it. Starting from the rocket fruit and going all the way up to the magma fruit, all of these fruits have literally no value in trading. So we are just going to be simply ranking all of these into the ads tier to make our lives a little bit easier. Starting off with the quake fruit, this fruit actually has a little bit value in trading and you guys can use it to upgrade to something better. So we will be simply ranking this in the decent tier. Next up we have the Buddha fruit and I will be ranking this in the high tier. This fruit is only worth 1.2 million belly. Since this is the best fruit for farming levels and also for doing raids, the Buddha fruit has an extremely high value in trading. And simply for that reason, it has a big demand behind it, which makes it better for trading. Moving on into the love fruit, I will be ranking this a little bit above the quake fruit. It is worth around 1.3 million belly and you can easily make a lot of value with this fruit if you know how to trade it. So for that reason, I have to rank it a little bit higher than the quake fruit. Moving on into the spider fruit, this will also be going just a little bit higher than the love fruit. Similarly, it is worth 1.3 million belly and can be used to add a lot of value to your trades, hence you can easily make a lot of profit with this fruit. Next we have the sound fruit. When the update 20 released, this fruit was worth a lot because of the hype, but currently it has dropped down a lot and will be staying in the good tier on my list. You can easily use this fruit to make a lot of profit. Next we have the phoenix fruit. I will be ranking the phoenix fruit a little bit lower than the sound fruit. Even though the phoenix fruit is worth 1.8 million and sound is worth 1.7 million, still the sound fruit has a little bit more value than the phoenix fruit. So for that reason, I have to rank the sound fruit above it. Next we have the portal fruit. This fruit can be very useful in trading and it definitely goes in the good tier. Looking at the price of this fruit, it's worth 1.9 million belly, but it is one of the most unique fruits in the game, so almost everybody wants to have it, and for that reason it has a good value in trading. Moving on into the rumble fruit, I will have to rank this in the good tier and a little bit over the portal fruit. The rumble fruit is very useful for trading if you are trading up to a very good fruit. For example, if you are trying to get the venom or the spirit fruit, you can easily make a good offer with the rumble fruit. And if you are still watching this video, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. That is greatly appreciated. Okay, moving on into the pain fruit, I have to rank this at the bottom of the good tier. Nobody really wants to have this fruit, but it is worth 2.2 million belly, which is obviously a good amount. So for that reason, I can't really rank it any lower than the good tier, but still you guys can easily make a lot of profit with this fruit. Next up we have the blizzard fruit. This is going to be a little bit lower than the rumble fruit. Basically the rumble and the blizzard fruit have the same values, so it doesn't really matter who I rank on top, they are almost worth the same. But keep in mind the blizzard fruit is worth 2.4 million while the rumble fruit is worth 2.1 million. So some noobs may believe that the blizzard fruit is a little bit better in trading than rumble, but that's not how it works. So yes, we are finally up to the mythical fruits, and here is where it becomes confusing. First of all, we have the gravity fruit, and yes, this is not going in the high tier. It will be staying in the good tier, and unfortunately it will be ranked a little bit over the portal fruit. Even after the rework, nobody really wants to have the gravity fruit, which makes it bad for trading, and for that reason I have to rank it in the good tier. Next we have the newest mythical fruit, the mammoth fruit. At the release of update 20, this fruit was worth a lot, but now after a few weeks the value of the mammoth fruit has dropped down tremendously and it is currently dropping as well. So I would highly suggest you guys to do not trade for the mammoth fruit or have it in your inventory. If you own it, trade it away for a good offer offer. If you are trying to get it, please don't. Just wait for a little bit and let its value settle down, and then you guys can get it. But yes, don't get me wrong, it is still going to be staying in the high tier. Next we have the shadow fruit. This will be going in the high tier and it has almost the same value as the Buddha fruit. But since the shadow fruit is worth 2.9 million and the Buddha fruit is only worth 1.2 million, lots of people think that the shadow fruit has a little bit more value than the Buddha fruit. So for that reason, I will have to rank it a little bit, just a tad bit over the Buddha fruit. Next up, we have the dough fruit, and this is obviously going in the high tier and is going to be currently the highest fruit in this list. As you guys know, the dough fruit is loved by everybody, and almost everybody wants to have this fruit at least once. So for that reason, the dough fruit has insanely high demand, and especially for trading, it is worth a big amount. So yeah, we have to rank it in the high tier. Next we have the venom fruit. This is going to be just below the mammoth fruit right now, but as I said, the mammoth fruit is dropping very fast. So I don't even know, the mammoth fruit might even drop down below the value of venom fruit, but currently it is near the value of a dough fruit. Next we have the control fruit, and I will be ranking this a little bit below the venom fruit. A few months ago, the Blox fruits developers said that they will be reworking the control fruit, and for that reason the value of it raised through the freaking roof. But as of now, it has dropped down a little bit, but it is still worth a very good amount. So I will be ranking this just a little bit below the venom fruit. Next we have the spirit fruit. I will be ranking the spirit fruit just above the venom fruit. Both of them nearly have the same value, but currently the spirit fruit is a little bit, just a tiny bit better than the venom fruit in trading values. Next up we have the second last fruit of the video, the dragon fruit. This is gonna be going at the top of high tier. The dragon fruit is worth a lot. Basically, if you want to get the dragon fruit, you would have to at least give somebody a dough fruit and also a good ad. For example, the Buddha fruit or the shadow fruit if you want to get the dragon fruit. And just wait until you guys listen to the value of the leopard fruit. So the dragon fruit is by far one of the best fruits for trading in this game. Now finally we are up to the last fruit, the leopard fruit. This is obviously gonna be going at the top of high tier. Basically, the leopard fruit is worth 5 million belly, and currently I would say it is the most no skill fruit in the game, which makes it very demanded by bounty hunters. Simply, if you want to get the leopard fruit, you would need to give somebody a dragon fruit and also a dough fruit. And some people even give 2 dragon fruits for 1 leopard fruit. That is how valuable the leopard fruit is for trading. So with that being said, that is the end of the tier list. I tried to explain it simply. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button. And if you're not in my Discord server, make sure to join that as well. And hopefully I will see you guys in my next video. Peace.